Lively, who starred in the film alongside Baldoni, filed the lawsuit in a New York court, accusing Baldoni and his publicity team of sexual harassment on set and of deliberately trying to damage her reputation. Baldoni, who is named in Lively's lawsuit, has filed his own legal action against the New York Times, alleging that the publication worked in collaboration with Lively to harm his reputation, and claiming that evidence which contradicted her claims was overlooked in the reporting. The New York Times has denied the accusations and stands by their original article, maintaining that it was reported thoroughly and with care. Lively's new lawsuit, filed in New York, echoes many of the same allegations that were raised in the civil rights complaint that she submitted in California in December, which is often seen as a step before filing a lawsuit. Lively's lawsuit seeks compensatory damages, which includes lost wages and financial compensation for her mental pain and anguish, though she does not specify a specific monetary amount. Baldoni, in his lawsuit against the New York Times, alleges libel and fraud and asserts that journalists colluded with Lively to harm his reputation. The lawsuit, first reported by Variety, also claims that Baldoni's team was not given enough time to respond to the article before it was published, despite the potentially damaging nature of the story. Baldoni's lawsuit alleges that the Times relied on cherry-picked and altered communications that were stripped of context and deliberately manipulated to create a false impression. In response, the New York Times told BBC News that their report was based on a review of thousands of pages of original documents, including the text messages and emails that we quote accurately and at length in the article, defending the integrity of their reporting. In response to the publication of the allegations, Baldoni was dropped by his talent agency. The lawsuit that he has filed against the New York Times demands a jury trial and seeks damages in the amount of $250 million. Brian Friedman, the lawyer representing Baldoni, spoke to CBS News about the lawsuit, stating that the newspaper aided and abetted a smear campaign that was intended to revive Lively's public image, which he claims had been on the decline. Baldoni's lawsuit includes many of the same text messages and communications that Lively cited in her own lawsuit, which she used as evidence that his team had engaged in a social media campaign to turn public opinion against her. Lively's lawsuit, on the other hand, accuses Baldoni and his team of attacking her public image after a meeting in which she raised concerns about repeated sexual harassment and other disturbing behavior. The actress claims that these attacks were in retaliation for her speaking out about the alleged mistreatment she experienced on set. According to the lawsuit, during this meeting, Lively allegedly laid out 30 demands related to alleged misconduct in order to ensure that the production of the film could continue. These demands reportedly included avoiding the use of explicit language on set, particularly when referring to genitalia, as well as prohibiting any intimate scenes beyond those that had already been approved by the actress.